Hello and welcome to the Dragonfly Cottage. Okay, so we're going to be doing our general read for Capricorn for February 2023. So let's see. Oh, whoa, cards are popping. Let's see what we have for Capricorn. Okay, so if you have been someone who's regularly been coming and checking out my videos, I'd like to say thank you and welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, welcome in. Okay, let's see how we've got what we've got going on for Capricorn. So when I do a general read for the month, I use Oracle and Tarot cards, and we start the reading off with Oracle cards. So this sets the foundation for the read, and then we build on that with the tarot cards. We build up on the reading from there, just always gathering the messages that are coming through. Okay, Capricorn. So we have our past energies, current energies, and our future energies. Okay, so there's a lot of contemplation happening and a lot of deep thought happening here. Okay, I'm just scanning the rest of the cards to get a feel for what's happening here. All right, so I'll just Apla, you are a peaceful being. Lady Titiana, be joyful. And the Guardians, fly high. Okay, so what I can feel here, there's a bit of not so much controversy, but a bit of conflict happening at the moment, and you're being drawn in between possibly two or more people that have very strong ideas and beliefs. And you're actually being drawn into somebody else's drama is what I can feel here. And what you need to do is remove yourself from that drama, and you just need to let these other two people, or I'm even getting organizations, like there's a bit of a bidding war or something happening, and you're very much stuck in the middle of there. I'll keep moving forward into the rest of the reading, because that hasn't come through quite clear enough for me yet, so we might be able to build on that down here. Okay, so these are our current energies. Okay, so we've got the Elder, heed wise counsel. Nimue, seek the counsel of crystals. And Oriki, boundaries. Now this works in, it's just flowing on from the past energies. There has been you have been drawn into somebody else's drama, and what the energies are telling us now for the current for this current month of February, you really need to set yourself some clear boundaries, and stick to those boundaries. You need to let these conflicting bodies, people, whatever it happens to be, you need to let them know that this is for them to sort out, and you were just an innocent bystander, really, that has just got caught up in the mix of it all. I would say also it would be very beneficial to seek some guidance from somebody of how to approach this, how to actually put those boundaries in place and set that up, because I feel just by you saying that you want to remove yourself from this conflict, from this argument, it isn't going to be enough. You're still going to be getting drawn into there. So I can even see that there could possibly be some legalities of something that needs to be drawn up, even if it's just it doesn't go as far as going to a solicitor or to a lawyer in drafting up legal papers. Even if it's just that you get somebody to sign something for you to say, look, you're not involved in any of this conflict of what's going on. Okay, so we'll have a look at the future energies. And we've got the Green Lady, the Chosen One, Wuwang, Wild Pure Heart, and Lady Luna's magic. Synchronize your lunar time and energies. So this is, now a couple of the readings I've had for February, the future energies were very much, even though this is for monthly read, they were very much projecting into the 6 months. From this future energies, this is very much going to be what's happening in March. It's a very, like within the very immediate future. It's not very far off at all. You will in some way be given an opportunity to progress in a certain field or a certain avenue of something that you have been working on for quite some time, and finally you're going to be given the opportunity to go down that path. It will be, even though you have experience in this, it is also going to be very new to you. You're going to be very raw. You're going to be like a sponge soaking up all of the information that's coming to you. You're going to be very, very eager to learn. And again, synchronized with lunar time and energy, you're really going to be setting your diary, sticking to schedules and making sure that you're really working in alignment with a program or a pattern, is what I'm getting for the future energies. Okay, I'm still not getting much clarity in the past energies, so we'll just get some tarot cards to build up on the reading and see if we can get some sort of answers and a bit more clarity coming up through this reading. Okay, so we've got the Lovers, Seven of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Okay, so with the Lovers, now in tarot, the story of the Fool as he goes along his journey to divine fulfillment, at a particular time, it's sort of not real early in his journey, but as he's progressed along, but it's certainly nowhere near the end of his journey, he gets besotted, you could say, by a woman and falls in love, and that's where he starts to build his own community around this relationship, and starts to build his own, he sets his own rules, I guess. He starts to set all of that in place, and really working together that this is going to be his little unit, his family. And so as this is coming from the past energies, this is really just a reminder to remember what it is in relationships that you want out of relationships, and to remember where your loyalty lays, and who you put your trust in. I'm just getting very much about where your loyalties lay, and don't be navigated away from that because of this conflict of these other two organizations, bodies, or people, whatever it may be, because I can feel here that there has been some breakdown of your central community because of this, and you need to come back and put those loyalties and that honoring back in place. Okay, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Now, Seven in tarot is about reflection, and Pentacles is all about the physical, like money, assets, possessions, things like that. So, and Seven is about, like I said, reflection. So with this conflict that's been happening in the recent past, I feel that this is quite recent. There's been quite a lot of activity that's happened very, very recently. You have let some things slip in that you haven't been looking after your own physical assets or possessions. You really have let you've really been using a lot of your energy on trying to be the mediator between within this conflict, and things have fallen down at home. Okay, so we've got the Five of Swords. Five is instability and expansion, and Swords is all about the intellect. Again, there's been some breakdown of, what I'm feeling here is there's actually some breakdown of communication, which has caused some instability. I can feel that because you're trying to be this, or not that you want to be, you're being drawn in to be this mediator, things are starting to crumble and fall down around you at home. So this is a real wake-up call that it is time for you to really, set those boundaries like we had in the current energy. Set those boundaries and really, really focus on your community, your family, everything that you have built up to this future. Don't jeopardize what it is that's going on with someone else, that you could lose some really valuable people in your life, and also just like your whole way of living. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Swords. Now, Ace in Tarot is all about new beginnings, and Swords is the intellect. So what I'm feeling is this, because these energies, from the current energies to the future energies, are so close together within, it's within February, and then just within a couple of weeks of March is what these new, the future energies are. There is something that is stirring for you, and you will be given an opportunity in the near future. So this is just a reminder to keep your ears and eyes open, like really be aware of your surroundings, conversations that are going on around you, just different little things that seem to pop up randomly. Just take note of what they are, because all of that will be beneficial for the opportunity that presents itself to you. We've got the King of Pentacles. King in Tarot is all about developing an idea or a situation, and Pentacles again is the possession. So that's what I don't think you're actually going to know what it is, but just be aware that the energies are working, that there is going to be the development of an idea or a situation is going to come for you, and it's going to be of great benefit to you financially. Okay, we've got the Moon. The Moon in Tarot it represents, what can I say? It represents that you're unsure, insecurities, and it's a reminder to use your intuition. Within the Fool's journey, as the Fool's moving along his divine path, there's one night in particular that he's still trotting along in the pathway, along the road, and all the light that he has is some very, very dim moonlight, and there's lots of shadows from the trees, and he can hear lots of things in the woods, but because he can't see anything, he starts to doubt his own strength and ability to get himself through the night, and he has to really really tread very lightly and draw on everything that he knows, that he has learnt along the way, that he understands, like how roads are built, so that how wide a road is, so that he doesn't veer off to the edge of the road into the woods and get lost. And he just has to have faith in himself, and this is really what this card is bringing the message out in this reading. It's about having faith in self, using your intuition, falling back on the trust in yourself and the belief in yourself that you will get this through. I'm getting very, very strong energy from the King of Pentacles here, in that just be assured that things are working in your favor. Everything, all the mechanisms of, the gears are in the background working for you to move forward past this conflict here. And that's just a message coming through strong, just to let you know, to trust in yourself, and just don't worry about what's hidden in the shadows behind, because there is nothing to fear there. Everything will work out for the better. Okay, so these are our future energies. Okay, I can really feel the energy of the reading lightening up here, so that's really good. And again, this is in the very, very early stages of March is what I can feel the energies coming from here. So we've got the Three of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. Okay, so for the Three of Cups, 3 in tarot is about the beginnings of an achievement, and cups is emotional. And also like that instinct, really tuning into your instinct. So what you will see early, I can feel in March, is that I don't know if you will recognize the opportunity that's about to fall in your lap, but you will start to get a different vibrational feeling coming into March, and it will put you more at ease. You will feel less stressed. There'll be almost like a weight has lifted off your shoulders, and this is the time to really hone in on attuning your intuition, like working with different things to develop your intuition, because you're going to need that when these opportunities arise. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. Knight in tarot is all about activating an idea or a situation. So this would be what the King of Pentacles has, is working in the background for you, and the Knight, it's actually going. Again, I don't think you're actually going to see what the opportunity is, but just be aware that the energies are working towards you, putting everything in alignment for you, for this new opportunity or situation to come into your life. So the Knight coming up at this position in the reading is really showing that there is something that is in the mix that's really starting, it's beginning to activate. So that's fantastic that the Knight has followed on from the King of Pentacles there. Okay, and then we've got the Four of Wands. 4 is stability, and Wands in tarot is all about the spiritual. So I'm getting a very, very good feeling for you. The messages that are coming through is very, very positive for you in the near future. So there is going to be a big sigh of relief come. Everything's going to get resolved for you, not for these other people, but for you. You will be able to step away from this conflict, leave them to sort their own drama, their own bullshit out, and you'll step away completely from that. I do feel that there's going to be quite a lot of there's going to be a big step away from this for you, but it's not going to be forever. It's just until they can sort that out themselves, and then you'll be reintroduced, or you will reintroduce yourself back into both of these energies in the future. But at this time, you, for your own sanity and for your own benefit, you need to step away from this conflict that is not your conflict. And the reason you need to step away is because you have something coming. There is some great opportunity that's about to just fall into your lap in the future, and you need to be ready for that. And that opportunity will not come if you're stuck amongst somebody else's drama. Okay, so that is our reading for Capricorn for 2023 February. If you did like the reading, please click like, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. Also click notifications so that you will be notified every time I put some new content up. And I just wanted to end the reading with a short disclaimer. I am not a medical professional, financial advisor, or relationship coach, so please just take from this reading what you do. If you don't resonate with it, that's fine. If there was something in here that you feel aligned to, or that you resonate with, that's fantastic. And I will see you next month.